Hello, I'm Smokey957 and welcome to the Cult of Diana here in Old World Blues. Now it seems the two tribes of children, being the Dead Horses and the Sorrows, that Diana was thinking of adopting are having a little squabble between themselves. So I think it's time that Mama Diana steps in as any parent would and put an end to this fight and then focus on some bigger things. Now, thankfully, for the Dead Horses at least, I do have one claim state, so I'm going to use that to declare war in 70 days. Now, attacking across this river, or any river in fact, can be a nightmare. So I'm also planning on doing a naval invasion down here to the Grand Staircase. But I want to land all of Dookie's units at once, so I'm going to have to change some research around so that I can land all 20 of my units at once. So that's that done. Now you may notice this little black box up top here. I've installed the state transfer mod just in case there's any border gore in the future that needs to be fixed. Then, as for my focus I'm going to start off with, I want to go for the Iron Rivers tribe, which I got after I conquered Circle Junction, so I can get the intermediate naval tech and the Marduk DNA. Even the most narrow rivers can pose a formidable obstacle to a safe travel, and in the absence of reliable infrastructure such as bridges, we can only traverse these treacherous bodies with flimsy small boats. The Iron Rivers tribe has the right idea of creating a select few large steam-powered vessels for transport. Given the lack of alternatives, the idea is worth pursuing. And then the last thing I want to do before I start is hand out some more citations. So I'll give them, more HP there. They've got nothing, so they can get the... Oh, they've got a lot of citations, okay. I'll give them all one each. Oh, and there. So that actually makes them my most decorated unit. They've got nothing, so they can get division recovery. And that's me out of political power, but I'll do in the morning. Something I want to mention is, even though it says 30 political power, it seems to be charging me about 36 each time I'm using it. But enough of that, let's get this episode started. Alright, so that's Iron Rivers tribe done, so I now have intermediate naval tech. Now I'm going to move over and do Marduk DNA so I can get the 5% fast invasion speed. Marluks have a much better natural understanding of the waves and aquatic environment that we could ever hope to. Its acquired DNA can still, however, be spliced and integrated into the population for better aquatic mobility, as well as the ability to see underwater even without goggles. Now that that's done, I now want to set up Dookie to do a naval invasion. Okay, I'm going to use this port here because it has the highest naval base around, which means the supply will be better. Now some people make mistakes here, so it's left click, right click to set the destination, and then you must press enter as well. Okay, there I figured out the problem. I hadn't actually finished researching the armed crafts, so that's why I couldn't put a maximum of 20 units on. Now what it was, string telephone, there we go, finish researching that. Now let's try this again. So left click, right click, enter. Still saying that. There, I can put all 20 on. Okay, brilliant. So they will prepare that naval invasion, and when that's done, in 85 days. I will then start my war against the dead horses. Okay, here my justification against dead horses is completed, but as I said, I want to wait until my naval invasion is ready, so it's going to be another 78 days. Luckily, because I justified on a claim state, there's no time limit where if you have to declare or justify normally, you've got, I think, 60 days, so I can afford to wait on this one. Okay, so with 58 days left until I declare war, my Milo DNA is finished. Now I want to move on to do these 3 focuses here, moving towards hijack additional satellites. So first of all, Twin Mothers relay dish. Ensuring continued communication with the Twin Mothers is key to the stability of the regions bordering the nursery. Constructing communication relay and its necessary infrastructure will both improve the stability of their region as well as extend our scanning capabilities. So some extra stability is good, more computational power is good, and I get a radar station and another 3 infrastructure in Twin Mothers. So that's the Twin Mothers relay dish set up. Now let me do nursery radar improvements. The regions bordering the nursery are still unknown to us, but not for long. We will put our robots to work on a secondary wing of the communication station with a specialized radar dish. Its powerful waves will let us map the area fairly effectively with minimal area, while also improving our computer infrastructure. Again, more stability, more computational power, and the same for Paradise. 1 radar station and 3 infrastructure. Now what's nice about radar stations is that it does actually help with gathering intel on your neighboring countries, which will give you an intel boost when you actually go to war. Talking about war, I still have 13 days until we launch the naval invasion. And there we have it. Finally, the naval invasion is done. So let's get this show on the road. Declare war. Let's see how this goes. Okay, Crazy Horns have joined in. Looks like I'm getting a 2-for-1 special. Now I have already got my Colorado squadron set up for support the naval invasion, so hopefully that will help. Okay, that's Scorpio done. Alright, so let's work on schooner hull very quickly. Upgrade my ships now that I have everything researched for them. Long range, let's add some armor on. Long range again. That's what I did the Scorpio. There we go, and let's update everything. Yes, okay, so that will be my longboard hull model 3. Start production of that. Okay, finish that one. Add 2 more on and send you straight to the Colorado squadron. Okay. Let the war continue. So I was expecting this here, that's why I did the naval invasion here in the south. Sorrows want a non-aggression pact. No, I'm afraid not, because you've also been naughty and you next on my list. And what do we have here? Road building, I'll leave that for now. There, landed. Fantastic. Let's set that up there. And go. What do we have here? That's still road building. Never mind. Now I can turn my navy back to patrol. And this should change things up quite dramatically. I just don't like this hanging around here. Let me get rid of it. Oh, I'm glad I left this all alone. Yeah, these guys can carry on as they want to. I'm not getting involved there. Oh, how's it going here? I've got a small circlement going there almost. Oh, Dead Horses has quite a lot of troops. More than I would have thought. There's radar improvements done. Can't get digital data links I need. Okay, so let me do the new casing. Yes. Let's do new casing there. I didn't read it out. Apologies for that. Because I really want to squash this. Okay, public projects is done. So let me do standardized tools. I should see if I can push in. I don't know if I'll be able to, but see if I can push in there. Okay, you guys. No. I knew this would be difficult, but I don't think it would be this difficult. I don't have a water crossing yet. Okay, taking out that pocket, so that's good. Yeah, I think these four are just basically going to have to just hold here. Maybe I can squash them out later, but right now, no. You know? Let's see if this will work. Put them there. And also just do a... This is risky since they're such a small unit. But what the hell? What is the... Wow, they almost double my size. But then... How far towards capitulation? Not bad. Okay, digital data links is done. Let me get intel boost for my troops. Yeah, I decided to not trust Hiket enough to put in charge of the entire legion. So she'll purely be leading her own little army group for now. What do we have here? This is a care package. Yes, please. More manpower. Okay, heat resistant lenses is done. Let me get my Gatling laser. Well, I can upgrade. Oh, okay. So Air Force. The size of engagement is the one I always like to go for, so we'll go there. Naval Doctrine can't do anything. Let's get some makeshift cover for my special forces. Yeah, that's good. You know, these four. Push in there. Don't want the stars to have all the glory here. I'm wondering... you four, can you go across here? I think they can. Because then I can do a nice circumvent there as well. That'll be great. Okay, now let's do an even push in here. You there. You there. Hopefully I'm not being stupid and that actually works. But the way things are going... Oh, that's actually going very, very nicely. Oh, more army factories. Okay. Never mind that. Okay, that is new casing finished. So let's do the hijack additional satellites that I want to do. Oh, there. Okay, all done here. So let's take Ooh, improvisation network. Thank you very much. They'll give me faster movement speed. And then let me add them. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Let's put at least half. I think there was 4 there. I'll put 5. That's my schooner holes done. Let's do paddle wheels. Got some resistance. Okay, not too worried about that because I'm going to puppet them at the end of the day and invite them into the family. Impact resistance chassis, robo brain. Last thing I want for a focus I need to do, so I'll start on that. I think if they could take here, that would be it, I'm hoping. Yes, okay. Now let me just reorganize here. Oh, this is a bit of a mashup. Okay, actually just leave it as it is right now. Send them in there. We can get my lines reorganized slightly. Oh, taking out so many. Just want to check who I'm with. Just Crazy Horn. Can we do something risky here? Okay, that still belongs to the dead horses somehow. I want to see Ruth. Yes, there. Okay, so now it's the armor group order. And once those chosen are finished, then I can add them. And there's some more. I think they must take the long route round. Yep. Commonwealth took 21, Legion of Hades is annexed. That should be everyone. There we have. Don't really see that much often. Okay, the Commonwealth has been formed. Californian Way is doing okay. California States looks like it's a bit buggered. Back to business here. Oh, Gens of the Soul's fallen. To who? Ah, the Commonwealth. Okay. Very glad I didn't mess with them down there. Okay, so that's an intel boost for my troops. Let's get a encryption bonus. Now once they push across the river here, I'll put down as chosen onto the armor group order. And this should be all but done. Yes, and done. Okay, so add you guys in there. And I think now's the time to actually do my war justification on, let's go for Zion. 100 days. Should have done that a bit sooner. Actually, let me build the roads. It'll only benefit my future children to have a bit of infrastructure, and I've got political power to burn, so why not? And I was thinking of initially giving Ruler. Okay, if it was if they were under the people, I was going to have a third puppet, but I will use this state transfer tool to give those states to dead horses as my puppet. So it's actually giving me a chance to show how that state puppet tool works, because when I first started using it, it was quite confusing. Okay, this is very much okay. Hijack additional satellites is done. Okay, so all I need is rubber brains I can do that focus. Until then, let me finish doing some of these memory managements with memory of the prisoner. I remember now, when the nursery was on the brink of collapse, they came to help, but demanding nothing in return, they simply restored the nursery back to full health out of the goodness of their heart. For that I am forever grateful to them. Okay, memory of the prisoner. And space survey, yes. Now we've had this since the beginning, but we haven't done anything. Does political power, and it'll give me a chance of increasing my satellite network strength, which I believe I need for a focus as well. So let's spend that political power, and that's all done. So I'm going to puppet dead horses. I don't have enough to puppet them. Well, that's quite annoying. Let's take that one off. Yes, okay, I can puppet them there. Let's move this out the way. Actually, I'm going to leave it like this, because I think they'll give me more. This is one tile here taking in 3 directions. This is 3 going in. I'm going to let them keep this. I think it'll be easier for me to attack. I'm going to go to war with them just now. And then for the crazy horns, okay, this one I'm going to have to fight them on, because I want all of this. Have I unselected now? No, unselected instead of selecting it. Okay, that's one that takes me over, so we'll just submit there for now, and now take this one. Submit demands. Hoping I'm making the right choice here about Cottonwood Canyon, but I think I am. Okay. We do some road building. I'm sure there's a road building one here. Basic training appointments. Do that one there. And now for the state transfer too. Now let me see if I remember how to do this. So I select the state I want, and I mark it for transfer. Actually, now I think I have to do it one by one. Let's try that. So let me now click here and transfer. Okay, so mark you for transfer and mark you for transfer and transfer. There we go. Okay, so that's now the dead horses. My new puppet. Welcome to the family. Although I don't have a faction, they literally just puppets of mine. Alright, that's good enough for me. Okay, well, it's the 1st of January 2283, and the first thing I want to mention is I really don't want to mess with the Commonwealth right now. They are taking up probably a third of the map easily. So not someone I want to tangle with. And I've seen, I actually want, this is the claim state that I had in the beginning, that I started the war with. So I actually want to mark that. I want to give that to myself. So it's not going to be mine. And I'm going to see now if I can give this South Tent Impossible region to the dead horses as well, just to make takes away that border gore. And then I have the decision to get advanced ballistic weaponry. 60 arming experience will take me 120 days, and I'll unlock that. I'm pretty sure I do unlock it in my focus tree anyways, but it'll be nice to see if I can get it just a little bit easier to boost my troops even more. Okay, the memory of the prisoner. Memories flood back to me of someone I had forgotten. They were of a prisoner. Some time ago the nursery was in a pretty bad state after an extremely powerful earthquake threatened the infrastructure of my facilities here. It was so bad that even my connection to Vault 29 was broken. Thankfully the prisoner was there to help. They rebuilt, re-established and repaired the damages to all the facilities of the nursery out of the kindness of their heart. They didn't even expect payment. I wonder what happened to them. So that's a more computational power and political power. And then the last one I want to have is memory of the family. Many have come and gone, and though each one I have learned, through each one I have learned a little more about myself. But with my memories flooding back, I am beginning to remember a feeling I had, almost like a memory of someone I haven't met. All I can remember is their name, and yet I feel as if this is someone close to me. Memories of family. And then I found, I should have shown it to you while I had it open, the reason I'm doing those satellite network focuses is for the focus come fly with me, so I get my sophisticated air tech. I need to have a satellite network of at least 50. Currently I'm sitting at 12. So that's why I'll keep on doing these until I can get up to 50 for that focus. See if there's anything I can terraform. Yes, there are 3. Roan Plateau, Dinosaur Caverns, okay, and Storm Creek was available. I'd have to get a little more political power for that one. Okay, so my justification on the Soros is completed. No fancy naval invasion or anything else like that. I'm just hoping while they're distracted here, because they still don't war against the sleepers here, that I can just batter my way through. I didn't actually declare war. There we go. Let's hope this is as successful as it was before. They aren't attacking. Why aren't they attacking? Let's go aggressive. Oh. I can't believe I forgot to do that. I need to call dead horses to arms. And now that I've done that, the only thing that annoys me is this thing keeps on popping up and needs to go away. Now, memories of family. Memories flood back to me of someone I had forgotten. They were scattered, not a person, not a place, just a feeling, a name, haunting the back of my mind like a spectre. What the name was, Odysseus. I have a brother, so more computational power and political power, and that opens up, which one is it now, a national spirit? Okay, maybe I have to wait for this one to open, but it should be that one here. Okay, well, while we wait, I'm going to get my, yes, red scorpion DNAs. That would be here. Bombay Jack's last stand. While we might have driven most of the other claim jumpers from the Great Circle area, one particularly bad sort has made themselves a nuisance to us. Bombay Jack. Rather nasty raider has barricaded himself up in his canyon and refused to leave. We will have to remove him if the tribe can safely inhabit this area. So Bombay Jack dies, we get demolition equipment, get more resources, and change from Georgetown to Prosperity Canyon, and we get Red Scorpion DNA. Now where is that? Circle Junction. Be there. So that'll become Prosperity Canyon. And now that I've remembered the basics of calling the dead horses to actually be at war, now we can start some fighting. Okay, scrap shacks. I'm just working my way down. Just catching up on stuff I would normally have done a lot earlier in this playthrough, but I haven't, because you need to focus on specific things with Diana to unlock certain focuses, otherwise your focus tree suffers quite a lot. Okay, river barge is done. So now let me get subsurface propulsion. Oh, this is going to be a problem. This is now officially a problem. Okay. Sleepers. Where are you here? There. Okay, 40 days. Okay. What they've done is this was exactly what I was hoping to do, is be able to rush in, and now they've taken that from me. So let me do same as last time. I'm going to set up a naval invasion there. Yes, I'll assign divisions to it now. Okay, so they will go there and set up. The rest of my military is going to have to wait. And now you guys are going to have to... Is this still low Colorado? I think it is. We'll have to see. Yes, low Colorado. Okay. Alright, so now we have to wait for that justification on them to be completed, so that I can finish this off in a nice and positive way. Alright, so Bombay Jack has had his last stand. I still don't have this National Spirit Soul of Odysseus. That must be coming with something in the future. Don't need Jurassic DNA yet. That's for here somewhere later on. So I actually want to get onto this powering production here, so I can get reduction in my coring and terraforming costs. Let's start here. Powering production. Little by little the factory comes out of its slumber. Auxiliary generators come back online and manufacturing lines roar to life once again. It will take a lot more than what is currently powered to truly take advantage of this pre-war automated wonder, and we should study possible solutions to this post-haste. So more computational power, which is brilliant, and I get some research bonuses as well. And I'm just waiting for this justification, and also my naval invasion, which is another 59 days to go before we sort what is mess is happening here. Okay, this is brilliant. So my project that I had running to get my sophisticated weaponry is done. So now I have automatically unlocked the explosive bow. So I'm going to start production of that immediately for 57,000. Okay. So let's start upgrading that, and I have another unit to add on to Hellcat's cohort. I was renaming them, but honestly I'm just running out of ideas, so I'm going to stop doing that. Alright, so my justification against the Sorrows is finished. I do have 2 months until it expires, So with 50 days left, I'm going to let this complete, because I believe there's a possibility there's just going to be another big deadlock here, and the naval invasion works so well against dead horses. I want to see if I can push my luck again and do it against the sorrows as well. Alright, power and production is finished. So now let me carry on with yeah, let me do this one straight and get a 8%. Okay, so power of the atom. A simple solution would be to bring back online the integrated nuclear generators inside the factory, but to do so would be problematic to say the least. We should really try to harness once again what brought humanity's end so many years ago. The benefits are enormous, but it would take considerable effort, and the Twin Mothers tribe would be surely disapprove. Well, so they'll give me minus 5% to stability, not worried about that. Even at war, I've got 94. More computational power, 8% reduction in coring costs, and an extra 6 power in paradise. And 14 days left to go until I can sort this mess out over here. Alright, naval invasion is prepared. The break in the war is over. Time to declare war on the sleepers. This is becoming a very complicated three-way freaking war here. Naval invasion started. Now I can set up my line again against the sorrow. Don't think I can, so let's just do this in there. Okay, and naval invasion is kicking off. Okay, I think I fixed everything here. Naval invasion is about to land. I've put HECAT's troops here on the border here, and Diane's trainers is going to push in as they initially were doing. There's refined tools done. Backyard workshops. Let's do a new citizen care package because I've got plenty of money. And there's my RoboBrain. Fantastic. So that's everything I wanted to do there. So now, what can I use them? Okay, let me start on my intermediate naval tech. Start that down there. Okay, so research. Power of the atom is done. Oh, whole bunch of things done. So let me do power of the wind so I can get the reduction in air doctrine. Further study into wind-based power options could not only give a natural alternative to the many industrial generators barely keeping the factory on, but it would also make it much easier to design aerial design from multiple aerodynamic studies. We shall try to harness the power of the wind. Okay, let's give me reduction air doctrine. Special forces kit is done. So now I want to do, let's do that shorter, and it'll give me a boost to land night attack. So we can do that and start producing my recon kits. RoboBrain, I needed you for a focus, not for anything else. I don't like having those decisions sitting there. The sorrows are not lasting long. Combat barge is done, so that is the highest I can go in my naval tech. I'm not doing the light or the heavy ships, but I will continue doing these little bonuses, passive bonuses here. Okay, sorrows. Gonna puppet the sorrows. Okay, I want. Okay. I want to take Cottonwood Canyon for myself because I need to give that. I want to give that back to the dead horses. Then I'm going to puppet everything else here. Okay, Okay, they're probably gonna fight me on this, but I do have more victory points than them. Okay, so I've puppeted the Sorrows, they're back to me. Cottonwood Canyon I'll give back to Dead Horses when this is done. Now I just need to take out them. But this is going alright, because I mean Hika does have some very good stats for herself. She's pushing very nicely through here. Okay, so let's continue the breakthrough all the way there. There's probably even less chance of naval invasion landing now, because of the troops pushing back. Okay, they're pushing again, that's good. More radar. Okay, now it really doesn't matter. Okay, Power of the Wind is done. War's not over yet, so let me do another one of these. Okay, let's do yeah, let's get the research bonus. The Power of the Earth. Geothermal energy, tidal waves, underground generators. Energy is already there, just waiting to be harnessed. But first and foremost, we must study new ways to properly build said infrastructure without disturbing the ambient environment. Once done, the elements of the Earth itself shall power the factory. So it's a 50% research bonus for construction. A song from the front. I'll get some more base war support, thank you. And I can boost air power, so let's go the informal edge there. Oh, good, because I've got a nice bonus on it. And land doctrine. Get some deep breathing for more recovery rate. And then 37 more deck gunners finished. Let me do the 57 more deck cannon. Okay, I'm going to put them on aggressive. I really need these ladies to push. Okay, it's night vision devices done, so that'll help with the night attack. Let's get thermal, more bonus for night attack, and it's shorter than the upgrade to the special forces armor. Okay, looks like a combination of naval and land attack is hopefully going to do the trick here and trickle them down so I can get the invasion going. We have all the numbers in our favors again. Air superiority, intel advantage, taken from multiple directions. They're being bombarded and they don't have proper combat width, so it's just a matter of damn time. Now Power of the Earth is finished, and I can do harder, better, faster, stronger. Okay, this is going to... Okay, now that we have made sure the Twin Mothers tribe is healthy and strong, we could use our robotic knowledge to go beyond the human form. Volunteers will be given capabilities beyond even their wildest dreams, while we experiment with the next step of human evolution, cybernetics. That's right, I'm going cyborg here. Added technology, sophisticated infantry tech, and implant access technology. So let's start that off. Okay, so now we're harder, better, faster, stronger. We have now implant technology and sophisticated infantry tech. Now I still don't have the satellite network to do come fly with me, so I'm going to carry on with harnessing heat. Geothermal sources can be found throughout the blasted hellhole that is the wasteland, and even within our own territory many areas have been designated as hazard zones because of the scorching heat. Installing geothermal generators over those areas could power the factory further and bring some of its additional functions. Again, more computational power, 8% reduction in coring, more energy. And what I need some more of is attack against bomb station 002, so I can win this damn thing. Okay, what I've decided to do is, I've remembered basically a very similar problem that I had when I was fighting against the ciphers over here. So even though on paper my special forces have less breakthrough, I've brought them across just to do on the front line, just to try attack if they can. Another thing that I have changed is I've changed my fighters from air superiority to attacking infrastructure, so I'm hoping that will affect their supply as well. Okay, a whole bunch of things just pitched up now, so more infantry there. I have another space server here. Finally got past 26. I was stuck in that for a while. Thermal night vision devices is done. Let's do my advanced. It'll be my final piece of kit for my special forces. Where are my troops? There we go. Okay, that's all of it done. Alright, that's harnessing the heat. This is taking freaking forever. Let me do rising waters. The power of steam might be the answer to our problems. By harnessing the tides of the Rio Grande River and using steam generators placed alongside the coast, we could further improve the factory while still having only minimal disruption to the local fauna. And exactly the same as what's happened previously. And what's something else I've noticed is California state is pushing back quite a lot against the the Commonwealth here now. The Reddings also involved somehow, fighting against the Californian Way and the Commonwealth, so not sure exactly what's going on over here, but it's quite surprising. Alright, that's rising waters done here. Now let me do natural power generation. The wind is a natural resource easily harnessed to produce energy, but it is inefficient, and as such we need to gain considerable territory to be able to have a decent yield. Once our gains are settled, we could construct massive frictionless wind farms to power the factory and bring its much industrial capacity to life. And the exact same rewards as before. Okay, so that's Zach's technology finished. So I'm actually going to take a break from this. I'm going to start moving on to my cybernetic implants. So yeah, I haven't really done this much before, but I am planning on going all the way down into the red, and there's someone who can really advise me not to. So I'm going to lose 2% of factory output, but I'll get more trickleback and less experience loss. So let's see how this all goes. Okay, that's my advanced special forces kit done. So now 98, 72. I know I want to get. Yes, I have. Yes, okay, so I'm going to go for heavy incinerator here, so I can get some extra breakthrough there. Start producing this over here. Okay, that's good. Yes, and that's natural power generation done as well. So now I'm going to do renewable energy doctrine. Okay, our already existing study into efficient energy cell recycling could be applied to existing infrastructure inside the factory, improving its auxiliary generators into a hyper-efficient state approaching the level of a breeder reactor. With them now needing little if any fuel, we can now push them to the limit without danger, increase our yield tenfold. Exact same rewards as before again. Fine, we've broken the line. Oh, geez, that took forever. I was actually considering stopping this episode. So I need Eastern. I'm going to take both for now. Maybe I'll give this to the Soros later, but right now I'm taking everything. I freaking deserve it. Okay. and I'm going to transfer Cottonwood Canyon back to the dead horses. There we are. Oh, I'm so glad that's finally freaking over. Alright, so renewable energy doctrine is completed. So I'm going to do my last focus for this episode, which will be power needs fulfilled. Deep within the earth, the factory fully awakes, roaring back to life as its manufacturing lines and automated systems come back online. Its train and vertibirds once again move through the nursery, providing the samples, seeds and parts to all the corners of paradise. We can now use its capabilities to manufacture a fully functional GEC. Yes, okay, so I'll gain 1 GEC, which we can use to improve my lands. Alright, this is something I've been waiting for. Introduction or greetings. Hello, boss's sister. Apprehensive acknowledgement of guilt. It's been a while. Meager explanation. Since my old boss's molten death, I have been on a quest of self-discovery, traveling the world in my own little adventures. Friendly query. Have you ever been to Cuba? It's lovely this time of year. Puzzle query. Did he ever tell you about me? I worked for your brother, Odysseus. Dismissive request for service. Regardless, I've picked up a familiar signal that reminded me of him, so I figured I would travel down and meet you here. Would you like to go visit the boss's grave with me? Okay, so this has got to do, so I would like that, yes. So now this has to do with both Tadok's demise down south and Odysseus here in Boulder, if I remember correctly. Okay, the power needs fulfilled is finished. So that's that entire section there done here. There's my family not lost molten grave event, which I'll do next episode along with Poseidon Age relics. And hopefully very soon I can do the sophisticated air tech, and then I still need to do my building a society and writing a constitution. But that is it for this episode, so thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.